look from our Unico US Bancorp Tower camera overlooking downtown Portland. Welcome to Afternoon Live. I'm Hannah Olson. Thanks for joining us on this 4th of July. He's the man you know from countless classic movies and TV shows like Groundhog Day, Glee, The Goldbergs, and Archer. We welcome back to Afternoon Live our friend and the one and only actor, Stephen Tobolowsky. Thank you for coming to visit us.
I am thrilled to be here.
Fresh from PDX.
Yeah, and I would like to take this chair home with me.
Okay, good.
This chair is so comfortable.
We're off to a great start.
We're working at our home, and we have these chairs, and I'm sagging to the ground in them. So I know it's terrible.
This is your research and development for your furniture.
I'm liking this one.
Okay.
I'm staying.
Let's talk about the most important topic. First and foremost, those adorable grandbabies of yours. How are they doing?
Oh, they have me wrapped around their little finger.
I know, that's
it's
true.
terrible. There's Dior, Dior has just turned 4.
Okay.
Oh, and
Look
there's Ember. That's Dior
them.
and Ember, the little baby Ember.
They're just so beautiful.
And baby Ember is just getting her, like, what agency, is that what they call it now? Where it goes, no, no, Papa.
A lot of no.
No,
Ooh.
Papa, up, Papa, out, Papa.
Yes.
Chair, Papa. And I sink to the ground.
Yeah.
Which is why I like a nice firm chair like this.
But you get to spend lots of special quality time with them.
Yes, because my son is a chemistry professor. His wife is a pediatrician. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they need my wife Ann and I to be babysitters.
I love that. I have a similar schedule with my kids' grandparents. It makes a huge difference. It's a big help, and you have such a special connection with them.
It's a huge help to them, and in our lives together, that's kind of when I was doing all those TV shows and stuff. And my wife was busy too, so we had lots of, I don't know if I could say this on TV, babysitters.
Yeah.
We had a lot of babysitters, and some of them were not felons.
Right.
But a couple of them were felons, and we did not know this.
You did your best.
We did
our best.
It was
a different time.
So we are now repenting, trying to help my son and his wife with babysitting.
I'm sure they appreciate it. Hey, free childcare is always pretty nice.
Oh, gosh, yes.
We want to talk about some of your recent work that we've been very excited about, the Lay's campaign. You got to tell us everything. We were totally riveted that whole day. All those commercials were airing. Tell me about the process. How did they first reach out to you? Okay.
I was doing a short movie for a friend of ours.
Okay.
And I come out 5 o'clock in the evening. I have a phone call from my agent in New York, my agent in LA, and my manager, all saying in different messages, call me immediately, call me immediately. I call one up, and they call everyone up, and we're on a group call as I'm coming home at 5 o'clock, and they said, okay, you are working tomorrow morning doing a series of commercials for Lay's potato chips.
Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning. They used the word tomorrow. Can I say that on TV? This is how awful acting is. Tomorrow morning. Now, I have no scripts. I have nothing. And they said, well, we will have you the scripts tonight. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
So you showed up the next day?
Well, they gave us something that night, but it wasn't the scripts. They gave us scripts in the morning, and so I'm like going through trying to learn all of these different spots. They're like 8 spots.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to learn all these spots, and then they come in and say, oh, we're rewriting all of the spots.
Of course they are.
And so I said, I'm sorry, I'm in my 70s, and I call a timeout.
Yeah.
We don't. My brain does not work on that kind of scale, and so I said, what we're doing is Groundhog Day with potato chips. Okay, I was in the movie.
Right,
so
you were there.
I was there, so I kind of know what happened if I'm playing Bill Murray's part.
Right.
And so I will go through, and we will we just kind of made it up. We had a great director. We had terrific writers, wonderfully accepting producers.
Oh, good.
So they go, oh, yeah, this is fine. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Wow.
And
did you get it all done in one day?
Yes.
No way.
You
shot 8 different spots
8 different
all in
spots
one day?
In one day.
Look at these.
One day.
And tell me about your co-star here. She was hilarious.
Hilarious. And we worked together on The Goldbergs.
Okay.
She's made of steel. She's just terrific.
She was ready for the challenge, as
ready for the challenge and ready for. Now, I'm holding this bag of potato chips. they were more concerned as to how I was holding the bag of potato
course.
chips than my performance. Now they said, your thumb is depressing the bag too much, and so there's a shadow over the L of lace.
No.
So can we just make sure we hold it and we fluff it up?
Wow.
And they would say, get that bag out, bring the new bag in, fluff the bag, put it in his hand, now
Is there
go.
a makeup artist for the bag? My goodness.
They had a makeup artist for the bag to make sure there wasn't a shine on the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we had so fun watching it with you. I'm glad that you took the call and you showed up with no script. You got it done.
It taught me what some of my limits were.
Okay. Let's talk about hacks.
Hacks. Let me tell you something about hacks.
Okay.
If you want to go into show business, don't shoot anything in Los Angeles in the winter. So they got this enormous mansion for us to shoot hacks in. This enormous mansion, not even in Beverly Hills, bigger than Beverly Hills.
Bigger than Beverly Hills.
It was like some mansion in the hills.
Okay.
And the people who lived in the mansion said, yes, for a fee, you guys can use the mansion. However, you cannot use the electricity, the gas, or you have to pay for all that.
Sure.
So the producers wanted to save money, and they didn't pay for heat.
Uh-oh.
And so all of us, we were in the upper 30s, lower 40s, and we're like playing Uno or whatever the game is while we're drinking barium stuff for enemas. It was terrible.
Just freezing your buns off.
Freezing the buns off. And it's the only time in TV and film you have continuity directors who tell you exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Well, they came in on the game and says, I'm sorry, you played the Jack Thor's way. You got to go back. And we had to play the game exactly the same way for everybody's takes in the freezing cold.
Okay. You have something very exciting coming up. I Google you this morning, and the first thing that Google tells me about is Freaky Friday 2. You're in Freaky Friday 2.
Freaky Friday 2.
I'm so excited for you.
I am excited for me too. I got to tell you, I heard about Freaky Friday 2 when I was not in Freaky Friday 2.
Okay.
And I got my feelings hurt.
Right.
I thought, oh gosh, because Lindsay and Jamie Lee, we were all friends on that show. We had such a great time on that show. And I thought, why am I not in Freaky Friday? And then like 2 days later, I get the call and said, would you like to be in Freaky Friday 2?
Thank
and
goodness.
Go like, yeah, so I'm very excited. We're all very excited. The script made me laugh.
Okay,
so
good.
I read the first script, it made me laugh. And I think I shoot in August.
Okay. That's soon. That's so exciting.
It's very exciting.
Wow.
And
the millennials can't wait. I'm about the same age as Lindsay Lohan, so that film was formative for me, and I'm so glad that you all are going to be back together with even more exciting cast members.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I have to ask you about this season finale of Saturday Night Live, which you made sort of a guest appearance in. Were you surprised?
I did not know about this until the next day.
This is so funny.
They're talking about attack. There I am, Stephen Tobolowsky.
You.
Now I said that's my name, and they did my picture, Stephen Tobolowsky, but Jake pronounced my name wrong.
Oh no.
Twice. I think he said Tobolowsky, but that's okay. Now, what the people don't know is that Jake and I have acted together before.
Of course.
And when he was a little boy. We were in this movie, Josh and Sam, when he was a child.
Oh my goodness.
Wife and I were he was like 8 or 9 or something, and we did this movie, Josh and Sam. So I would expect more from a co-star.
Sometimes you get nervous. The cue cards, the prompter. It can. I have mispronounced people's names before. It's tough.
I got to tell you, if people don't know, there is a difference with rehearsing and doing something live. You know, do I have time to tell
Go for it.
a live story? Okay. So I was on Broadway. I did Mornings at 7, and my girlfriend was Julie Haggerty in the show. Great show. So we go through previews, and we're like, dee, 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 dee. We're like, no big audiences are laughing, standing ovations. Opening night on Broadway. I come on 18 minutes into the show.
Okay.
Julie and I come on, and 18 minutes into the show, I came out, opening night, and I forgot every one of my lines. Blank.
Nothing there.
Because of the panic of opening night. And I'm like looking around at Julie and looking around, and we stumble off stage, and I go to the stage manager. I said, I'm so sorry. He goes, about what? I said, I forgot every line, everything. He says, no, you didn't.
Right.
I said, what? I said my lines? I said, yeah.
No idea.
Did I get laughs? Yeah. It was okay? Yeah.
You were there, but you weren't there.
So when I did live in front of a studio audience,
yeah,
where we did All in the Family and the Jeffersons, I knew what can happen when you go live, that you just go insane.
Yeah.
So I worked so hard to where I wouldn't blow it, because there are only like 50, 60, 70 million people watching
just
that
a
show
couple.
live.
Yeah.
And
oh no. Oh no.
no, I made it. I got through. I got through, and Jamie Foxx, he didn't get through. I think Jamie didn't get through.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, because he's Jamie and he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he had to jump up and down on my back.
Oh.
In
Okay.
that show. So what I didn't tell him was, I went to the costume people and I said, can you sew football pads into my pants?
Very nice. Okay.
So Jamie was actually jumping up and down, because he was scared he was going to hurt me.
Yeah.
So he was jumping up and down on my padded buttocks.
Just a little chiropractic work.
That's right. I should have paid him for the adjustment.
I gotta tell you, we have 1 minute left, but I'm getting major brownie points with my kids this week, because they're watching a film that you were in a couple of years ago, Garfield, with Bill Murray as the voice of Garfield. And you pop up on screen, and I got to show them an old photo of you visiting here with Helen on AM Northwest. And my son said, Mom, that's the guy from Garfield.
That is the guy. And in case, if this is a lesson for your son, in Garfield, there are rats that come and chew at my ears. And the producers did ask me if I was afraid of rats. I go, no. But for that scene, they smeared my ears with peanut butter and let live rats loose so they would eat my brains. So if you are having a child or something interested in show business, say no.
You could have peanut butter and rats.
Peanut butter rats.
Thank you so much for visiting us.
It's
always a pleasure. Nice to have you in person in the studio with us.
Oh, it's good to be here.
All right, we'll have more on our website at KATU.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.